Tekla Structures and QUESTware PEMB Integration Solution. In the QUESTware software, we'll create a new project. This one we'll call Tekla 2. Firstly, we'll input the dimensions of the frame, its width, its length, the eaves height, and the pitch of the roof. At any stage we can take a quick preview of that, see how the frame's looking at that moment in time. We'll then add some openings to the frame, just some simple doorways. This is to the front side of the portal frame. Typing in the width, the height and the type of doorway. Again, a quick preview, we can see the door is added. We'll repeat that for several of the doors, and again another preview. This is the frame we're going to design. Now put in there the design loads and of course the standards that we're working to. I'll just fill that in with standard defaults. We can then simply design that structure. Once the design is completed, we can take a look at the design lists and reports. And just simply view those on screen. And there you can see the complete design report. Several reports are available, and again these can be customized. We'll then detail the structure to create our basic elevations and a few fabrication details. I'll just view those on screen. So an example fabrication detail, elevations, sections through. We can also have standard details, like so. We'll then pass that model to Tekla, so select the model we've just designed. It automatically opens up the Tekla software and the model is transferred completely over. As you can see there, we get the complete model within Tekla. Purlins, girts, tapered frames, bolts, welds, all the information comes across. Every part can be edited. It's a complete and full Tekla model. Of course we can take that the next step and add concrete pads, sheeting, cladding, extra openings, do whatever is necessary within the Tekla model. And then of course create our typical sort of Tekla outputs, again such as fabrication details, elevations, plans and purling details. Of course any kind of material list can be created through Tekla software. In this case we'll just create a few Excel spreadsheets. A few different types of styles, an example. Barcodes. What we'll do next is pass those elements to the Steel Project software, which will then pass the information down to the FESHEP CNC machines. As you can see visually on screen, we can select those elements, so we can quite simply see what we're going to be downloading. In this case all the frames. Transfer that information through the Steel Projects API, which will create the XML to download directly into the Steel Projects suite of softwares. Once that's created, we can open the Steel Projects software and import the file. All the files are completed and created. The Steel Project software will then import that information. There's the file. Say OK to that, and that will create as a new project in the Steel Project software. This is the WinSteel module we're looking at the moment. There's the project. That's the first phase. Beneath that you can see all the assemblies. If you take a quick preview and walk through these files, you'll be able to see then got all this fully detailed. This information then will link directly down to the T-shape CNC machines. So we've got end plates. You'll notice there the scribing for the fit up of pieces, plates, tapered elements. We'll then take the model into the WinSir production system. This will then give us a time calculation on how long it will take to put those pieces through the machines. So you can see the timing required for large beams, small beams and the plasma cutting. If we then go to the project, each piece as it goes through the CNC machine will track itself back to the software and say what's the status. For example, these pieces here have gone to shipping, they've gone through the CNC machines to shipping. These pieces have just simply gone to the CNC machines. And finally these pieces have been through the CNC machines and to shipping also. This is fully automatic when it's actually linked to the CNC machine itself. We can then bring that information back into Tekla and we can see a colour code of the building showing the production status. So if we load in the 4D timelines, colour code that building, you can see the green pieces are still in fabrication, the red pieces have gone to shipping. From QUESTware into Tekla structures and then finally back again into QUESTware.